going up against number 1 and number 2 in the league today. So we should get hammered. I'm an absolute moron. I said we was playing 1 and 2 in the league. Well, we was going to until, once again, I forgot to change the view of the screen. So it was just a webcam video of me talking to myself. The technical difficulties that I am causing myself lately has been, I don't know what's wrong. I need to get it figured out. I need to stop. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing and stop hurrying so much. I think with the mixture of trying to get as many videos out as I am, trying to bulk up before so we can have that, I can have that week that I'm not going to be able to be on a computer. I think that's kind of getting to me a little bit. I need to just slow up and pay attention to what I'm doing. So unfortunately, you guys just missed an absolute banger of a match against Arsenal. It was a 2-2 draw that we should not have drawn against them. They should have beat us. It was a fun match to watch. John Sauter getting a match in a goal in the 68th minute, and Adam Armstrong getting one in the 13th. Looking at the other results, you can see that we're doing pretty good in the league. It's kind of mixed. Seems like a lot of the clubs ain't doing really too hot right now. Tottenham and Crystal Palace and Brentford all in the relegation zone. And then you see up top, Man United, Arsenal, Southampton, which we absolutely destroyed. Man City, Aston Villa, Fulham, and Liverpool are your top 7 clubs. And we, like I said, we're looking pretty good. We last left off, I played a little bit too many games, more than I wanted to, but I wanted to play some games and didn't really want to record because I was tired one night. So we left off against Man City. So then we came out and beat Millwall 2-1. We beat Sheffield United 2-0. Aston Villa's down. We lost to them 0-1. It was a poor game by us. Chester, we beat them in a friendly. We beat Leeds United. We beat Norwich. Got beat by the second team of Man City, so that was nice. Burnley, we drew against them. Fulham, we got absolutely hammered. We beat Rapid in a friendly. We beat Everton after they went 10 men in the 7th minute, so we got really lucky on that. And then we came back and drew against Arsenal in the last match. So unfortunately, y'all are going to see Man United and West Ham instead of Arsenal and Man United. I do want to discuss something. I'm really thinking about selling Louis Sibley. We can't get him happy. He wants to be an important player. He's whining and it's terrible. I'm tired of dealing with players like this. He's a potential to be a Premier League player in the future. He's operating at League One right now. His value is 14 million, I think is what it said. 13 million. I'm ready to move on from him. I'm tired of it. I've made a transfer offer for him for a player that has been accepted by the club. We've sent him a contract, and I'm really excited to bring somebody like him in. I'm thinking about cutting some of this dead weight with some other news in a minute. I'm thinking about cutting some of this dead weight in the next transfer window in January. And you're thinking, well, how are you bringing in players? You was over budget last time. Well, we had a takeover. Yeah, it was very nice. It happened in October. He pumped in some money. Trying to find where I can find it. I seen it a second ago when I was recording on the webcam instead of this screen right here. I seen it. Landmarks. Mel Morris left in October. Jeremy Alderman took over for him, pumped some money into the thing, came back and said, hey, y'all want some transfer money? And I said, you damn skippy, we do. And he gave us some money, so now we have some money to spend. But we're going to use that money in the transfer window. I'm not going to. I've learned my lesson that we're not a really good side, that we've been lucky a lot this season, and not to carry up too many young championship players that are not ready to be in the league. Because it would have been nice to let Louis Sibley develop in the championship. You know what I'm saying? But because we could have afforded him to be an important player there. We can't do that here. We have to make a move to stay up or to develop young talent and go back down. And I'm going to make the decision to stay up. So we're not at the next match. I literally just finished the Arsenal match. I'm going to get to that match and we'll be back then. Time for the Man United game. We are playing a little bit more slowed down. We're not playing with the Mazzala in this match. I've got our deep line playmaker on defend. So we're just trying to kind of keep it slow. We've got a back four of Stacy, Sauter, Clark, and Novak. In the midfield, we got Wintle, Knight, and Bird. Right-hand side, Dembele. Left-hand side, Armstrong. And up top, we got Gonzalez. Ruben Vargas is hurt right now. Probably could play Uziak over there on the right-hand side, but Uziak and Dembele has kind of been the same player this year. They don't really do anything good, but they just don't really do anything wrong either. So we're going to let Dembele play up top in this match. I kind of want to move on from him. I wouldn't mind loaning him out to the championship, but as far as him being a starter for us, no, he's not ready for that. Which, I mean, we kind of knew he wasn't, but I wanted to give him an opportunity because he was my first signing in this season, this save. And this ain't a good way to start the match with Rashford winning or running. Okay. Okay. Gonna be one of those kind of games, huh? Gonna be one of those kind of games, huh? Go ahead and do that. Try to break his leg. I didn't say that. Wintle's looking a little bit sick out there on the field with the orange face. I don't know what that face means. I need to look it up. It's just like an orange, like meh face. Thought Bird was going to try to win that ball back, but he didn't. These are the highlights you hate to see. The ones that there's like obviously an attack building, and it's going to be like this right here. It's coming. It's going to happen. No. He's a happy little camper down there, jumping up and down. And you just seen it coming. I mean, they was inching closer and closer to the puck. Sauter bounced it off Rashford trying to clear it. I think I would rather like you just outclass me and score than like my defender kick it off somebody and then it resulting to a score. Because it says like to me at that point you're like, okay, we're done pretty good except for that one spot right there where you was an idiot and kicked the dude in the head. I did play a little bit. I played positive against Arsenal and I played balanced in this match. I think Man United is a better squad this season on here. We are having a little bit of a skippy on there. Our frames are skipping a little bit on my end. I don't know if they are on the save. Uh-oh. I've got the tackle hard on there. Hit him, Clark. So we'll see how it continues on in this match if we continue to have a little bit of frame lag. May restart the game. I don't really want to deal with that too much. I felt like we just got away with that right there. I think that was in. I mean, like, I'm not really mad at them. I think they've performed okay. I do want to see what happens if we go positive this second half. I'm not going to change up any of the roles or nothing like that because I don't want people bombing forward in this match in the midfield. I want them to hang back and try to help out the defense. Yeah, we should be more. It should be like 3-0 right now. This is kind of how the Arsenal game went, except for we got like some random goals in. And it was funny because like in the recording of the that game, I mentioned that if Adam Armstrong isn't having a great game, we typically don't win. Adam Armstrong's not having a great game out there right now. Encourage the guys. Clark. Good job, Grief. Grief's a really good goalkeeper. I will give him that. I've been more than impressed with him. It is time to make a change after this highlight. Oh, I thought Jason Knight was getting it in. All right, it is time to make a change. Armstrong's coming off. Uziak's coming in. I don't want to make a change for Gonzalez, but I don't really know if I have anybody to change him with. Wendell's looking a little nervous out there. I kind of want to go Bielik in that spot right now. Kind of get somebody else that can play a further back. I'm going to roll with that. Oh, good news about Sanderson and Bielik. They're no longer upset with us. So now the only people that's upset is Buchanan and Sibley. Sibley ain't going to be around here much longer if he keeps complaining like he is. Sanderson, I think I'm going to give him some time since he's been happy. I would bring in Sibley usually at this point for Knight, but I'm kind of mad at him, so. And I still believe Sanderson, we can build around him in the future. Oh, Dembele, hey, yeah, forward. Not gonna lie, you had us there at the start. Yeah, this is what we mentioned earlier. One of those highlights that feels like a goal coming. Fortunately, it doesn't. So Rashford looks like he has picked up an injury and they have taken him off the pitch. Looks like they've gone down to 10 men in the last 5 minutes. Can we make something happen? No, we can't. Whew. Me no alaki. I mean, all things considered, I will take a 0-1 defeat against Man United. I'm not really that disappointed in that. Hey, I'm not upset, guys. That was a good match. It's time for the West Ham game. We were changing the lineup a little bit. Novak is suspended, so it's leaving the back four of Sanderson, Sauter, Clark, and Buchanan. I'm mainly playing Sanderson just because he's had a better overall rating than Jack Stacey. Jack Stacey has not looked good in the past couple of games, so Sanderson is getting an opportunity here to come in and take that role. Midfield is going to be Bielik, Wintle, and Bird. Left-hand side, we're going to have Uziak, Dembele. On the right-hand side, we're resting Gonzalez in this match. Armstrong is going to be up top. Hopefully he can bang in at least 1 or 2 goals for us in this match. He is a very vital part of this team. Needs to perform on a weekly basis for us. I don't know what to think about this. Apparently West Ham's in a poor run. So, don't know if we're going to win or not. We might need to go a little bit more positive. If they're kind of playing a little poor, why don't we go? Okay, I did not just have a stroke. Streamlabs was not saying that I was recording, so instead of just starting all over from the next match, I went and checked in my recording folder. It was recording, just wasn't saying it was recording. So we're back. Sorry about the little crazy cut, me having a stroke type of deal that just happened. We went a little bit more attacking because West Ham is a little bit more struggling right now, so didn't make any changes, so I don't really care if you discard him. Uziak gets tackled really hardly. Thought that should have been a penalty. Fortunately, it's not. That's our kind of luck. But yeah, I was looking at the squad, and I think, I think what I might try doing is might try selling Jordan Ibe. He is open to leaving the club, and I might try selling Louis Sibley as well. I'm going to hang on to Buchanan a little bit longer, mainly because Novak is starting to rapidly decline already, and the plan was for Buchanan to come in after him. So the plan is coming into action a little bit sooner than what we thought it would. So we'll see how that goes. And heard back from the contract that we've offered the guy for the transfer. as well. So maybe he'll come in, help out the midfield. He is a midfielder. I don't know if I said that. I think that's a big need for the team. There's a lot of needs. We need to upgrade at a lot of positions, and that's kind of what I'm thinking to do in this transfer window, is to bring in some quality players that can come in and make an immediate impact while not totally disrupting the club. Because I think we still want the back four to stay the same for right now. We bring in a midfielder. If we bring in another attacker to help, I think that's the way we go for this transfer window. But we got to have the money to do it. We have the money to bring in the midfielder. So if we can find the money to bring in another attacker, that would be absolutely fantastic. We didn't look good at all that first half. We're going to pump the fist, give some fans something to cheer about. Go ahead and make a change. Armstrong on that side, Jusiak where Dembele was, and Gonzalez is coming in. Try to get something in the second half out of this match. I was about to say, did I not make the change? But then I realized what I was looking at. Yeah, it's not a very interesting match right here. Bird's trying to take it away. He does. He gets it back to Clark. Clark looking for Walter. Finds Rice instead. Buchanan heads it forward to Armstrong. You ain't got to bomb it forward. Just play it slowly. Moving the ball around. Let's do that kind of play. Solder up the Jusiak. Passes back to Sanderson. Sanderson has some space here. Gets it to Walter. Walter gets it in. It's his 7th goal of the season. Assist by Deion Sanderson. 1-1 in the 60th minute. The side is a very scrappy side. They're not good. We're not a good side. We like to scrap and keep things close for the most part, except for that Wolves matchup. That Wolves matchup was nasty. Offside. Get out of here, guy. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Say it. Say it. It's disallowed. Looking at the changes that we're going to make at the next one, I think somebody's going to come in for Jusiak. He's having a really poor game. I don't want to bring in Stacy. I mean, did we... Not bringing in Stacy for him, that's for sure. Did we change the tactic up? I mean, we would be taking off Armstrong and Jusiak at that point if we changed the tactic. Because Armstrong can only play on the wings or up top. Do we do a dis? Bring in another midfielder? Bring in another midfielder? I hate this. There we go. Do we do something like... Ooh, better yet. Wait, look at us being creative. We're going to go very, very defensive. I'm not saying that we're wanting to draw, but I'm saying that I don't want to lose. Why not play a little fancy? This is going to be weird. I don't hate it, though. I don't think they're going to score on us. We might not score either, but... We'll go ahead and make a last change here. We're going to bring Woodrow on for that guy that I can't think of. Armstrong. Woodrow has banged in goals in every match that he's been in. Now, saying that, they've been against some really bad teams, like teams not in our division. Like, he banged in some goals against Millwall. He banged in some goals against Salford. So maybe if he thinks that he's playing against a really poor team, he'll get a goal in for us. Buchanan shouldn't have went out on that guy. Dang. That was disappointing. I'm not happy with that performance. That should have been a draw. Wow. Wow. That was a gutting moment. Ugh. I didn't even read what the rest of that question said or answer said. I just seen gutting moment, and that was kind of how I felt about it. Fudge sickles. Guess we'll come back at the Wolves Liverpool. I mean, like, I'm not coming back right next for Leicester and Crystal Palace. I'm not going to come back for Brentford and Southampton. Stoke, don't really care about seeing that. Say Wolves and Liverpool. I know we've seen them already this year, but seems like the right spot to go. Man, I'm sorry that was very deflating. That was a very disappointing episode. I'm still not over that last match. Yeah. Enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. Let you know when I upload. Thank you guys for watching.